The Good Doctor is not, nor could it ever be, good autism representation. Nor do I find it inspiring. Watching The Good Doctor did not make me feel like I could do anything. In fact, it rather had the opposite effect. In the first episode, the board votes no to Shaun. A high-functioning autistic doctor would be too much of a liability, they said, even if he is a savant, which I'm not. Most of us aren't. Well, maybe that means that the show is, being realistic. By showing that, ableism exists in the workplace. Except, no, it isn't. Whomst among us has a boss willing to risk their career to save ours? Because Shaun has too. Twice, the big boss of the hospital stepped down to save Shaun's career. And he wouldn't have gotten the job at all if not for a personal guarantee from the president of the hospital. I don't know about you, but I'm a little short on mentors willing to risk everything so that I can work at the company they're the boss of. And despite the bullying and the ableism, Shaun is given a lot of grace. More grace than the average autistic person can reasonably expect from a workplace. Because while his autism is becoming an issue, they simply cannot cope without his special abilities. How that hospital functioned without him, we'll never know. But boy, is his autism becoming an issue. Consistently, throughout the series, it's his autistic traits, as well as, I would argue, his trauma, that are the problem. His social communication difficulties, his issues with both reading the emotions of others as well as portraying the correct reactions, his need for routine and familiarity, his narrow field of focus, his struggles with change. These are all problems which are only ever tolerated by his colleagues and bosses due to his special abilities. Without the silver lining of Savant syndrome, the dark cloud of autism and trauma would simply be too much to bear, and would mean that no, actually, he would never be a surgeon.